What's up, Skins Nation? Welcome to another edition, another primetime edition to Pigskin Facts, History and News. I am your host, Fred Watson Jr. Hope you're having a great week. Um, NFL trade deadline coming up very, very, very soon. And the Redskins are pretty much right now in the talks with several teams. If this is your first time watching, welcome, welcome, welcome. Scroll down below, hit that red button, the subscribe button. If you've already been viewing me and you're a frequent watcher, much love to you, Skins Nation. Got much love for you. Keep watching, keep spreading the word. If you have any comments, if you have any thoughts, or if you have anything you want to say in relation to what I'm talking about, or the games that I analyze, or the Redskins, or anything. Redskin history can be anything. Feel free, scroll down at the bottom, enter the comments section, and hit that like button. Hit the like button. If you like this show, hit the like button and give me feedback. I definitely like to hear from you. Not going to be too long today. Not going to get into the history and the facts today. I'll do more of that on Friday when I review the game. The Redskins have an upcoming game this Sunday, coming Sunday against the Buffalo Bills. But today I just wanted to touch a little bit on the trade deadline. And for so long, you know the story with left tackle Trent Williams. You know, he sat out mostly all year, you know, because he didn't want to come back to the Redskin organization. There was some issues regarding some injuries that he had in the past. And you pretty much know the story, you know, the medical staff or whatever. I think he ran into some problems with that and he was really frustrated by it. So I guess it got to a boiling point with him to where he doesn't want to play for the Redskins anymore. He doesn't want to deal with the organization. And for so long, you know, you've heard the discussion, you've heard on different people, Louis T, Ed Oliver, you know, talk about different things like Trent Williams needs to be traded. But the problem was that general manager Bruce Allen did not want to trade Trent Williams. And he just kept saying, I don't know, spewing crazy stuff out of his mouth, saying that, oh, well, Trent Williams, he's going to play for us once again. Dude, the guy does not want to play. He does not want to play for us anymore. He's made that evident. So what would make you think he'd change his mind? So the Cleveland Browns were calling the Redskins, calling the organization, and you know about trade offers for left tackle Trent Williams. They need a left tackle, and for so many weeks, so many days now, Bruce Allen has been turning them back, saying no, we're not going to trade him. Even the New England Patriots have entered talks about trading for left tackle Trent Williams. So it's been an ongoing thing, but now recently in the news, all of a sudden, you know, in the headlines, it was reading that the Redskins are now open to trade talks for left tackle Trent Williams. I find that very interesting. So, it would be a damn pitiful shame if they don't trade this man, because that would show that the owner Dan Snyder does not want to win as far as an organization, and it doesn't make sense. So they've got to trade him. They have no choice. They've got to trade him. So here we are near the trade deadline, and I think what they're doing, they've already set a price. They've set an asking price, and I believe it's a high one because I'm pretty sure they're going to want a first rounder for Trent Williams. Now, if the Patriots, who will most likely get the 31st or 32nd pick in the NFL draft, the first round, you know, that's almost more like a second round pick for us. So I think that we would be better off dealing with a team that would have more to give. I think we would have to be shrewd in our dealings as far as teams, but I think the Cleveland Browns or possibly another team that's been in the fold lately for trade talks is the Baltimore Ravens, and I'll get into that in a minute. But I think we need a first rounder, and if we can get a top notch player to go with that, or someone that's going to come to the Redskins and contribute, like Dwayne Haskins, quarterback Dwayne Haskins, he's going to need some weapons. So that should be the focal point of the draft, is getting him some weapons in the draft and rebuilding, to continue to rebuild that offensive line, to fill that void that Trent Williams has left. Um, and even, hey, first rounder, Chase Young, grab him. And then best player available. And then grab a top-notch offensive lineman. And then from there, build weapons around your young quarterback. So they've been talks have been also recently for trade. Talks have mentioned cornerback Josh Norman. Probably would not get anything high for him because of his age and his contract. So I'm thinking we trade him. Maybe we can get a third rounder, probably at best. Um, Also in the trade talks have been outside linebacker Ryan Kerrigan. Kerrigan is 32 years old. He still has plenty left in the tank. But I think it would be a good idea to trade him. I think it would be good for us to part ways with Ryan Kerrigan. He's been a foundational building block to our defense, though our defense hasn't been good over the years. But he's been one player that's been consistent as far as getting sacks, tackles for losses, interceptions. I mean, he's fulfilled his tenure with the Redskins, and he's done a masterful job over the years, recording 10 sacks almost every year. This year has kind of been like a down year for him, but I think it would be good for us to trade Ryan, and the Baltimore Ravens are the ones that have come to the forefront on that. So I think if we were to do like a package deal, maybe trade Ryan Kerrigan and Josh Norman, maybe we could probably get a little bit more. I'm thinking for Ryan Kerrigan, we probably get like a second rounder or something like that. So because we don't have a second round pick in the draft, we gave that away last year because we moved up in the first round and drafted Montez Sweat. We traded with the Colts. So I think it would be kind of cool to get that back. And also, excuse me, the Indianapolis Colts have also been mentioned in the talks as far as maybe possibly acquiring linebacker Ryan Kerrigan. So who knows? Maybe we could get our second round pick back and trade up with the Colts and restore that pick from last year that we gave up. So I don't know. Sky's the limit. It's just going to be very interesting to see what happens. I'm excited because of it. I'm also excited because eventually we're going to get a brand new coach. So I'm very interested to see who that's going to be. We might have to wait till the off season. Recent Redskin news: running back Darius Geis returned back to practice today. So it's very possible that he could be back in time to play against the Jets, which is in about 2 weeks, I believe. We play Buffalo Sunday, and I think we play the Jets the week after, or I'm not sure if we have a bye week. I'm not quite sure on that. Get back with you on that. But yeah, Darius Geis is back in practice, and we need him. We need Adrian Peterson right now is doing over the last few games has done a dynamic job, a wonderful job. 34 years old and still healthy. We got young running backs, and they're hurt. Darius Geis, we just drafted him last year. First preseason game against the Patriots. ACL injury, out for the rest of the year. We drafted Bryce Love, very good running back out of Stanford, Heisman Trophy winner. But his senior year, he got hurt. Or his junior year, he got hurt. ACL injury. I think we need to be more smart in our approach to drafting running backs and look at their injury history, we need players that are fresh, players that really don't have an injury background, or had problems in college, or played for a little while and then they didn't play. Example, Robert Griffin III, dealing with the ACL when he was at Baylor. He sat out. I believe it was his whole freshman year, um, freshman or sophomore year. One of the. I think he played in the sophomore year. Yeah, I think it was his freshman year. Freshman year, he's a red shirt, and he sat out the entire year because of an ACL. Came to the Redskins. We drafted him. Kudos. He got Rookie of the Year. Then after that, he got hurt. That playoff game against Seattle jacked his leg up, and it just kind of derailed his career from there. So we need players that are fresh and players that are what's the word? Very durable. They don't get hurt. They're flexible. We need players like that. Um, but anyway, as an organization, we have a lot of work to do, and this trade deadline I think, is very key for us as an organization. We've got to do something. We've got to get better as a team, and in the Redskins front office, they've got to be willing to make moves. They've got to be willing to do what it takes to rebuild this team, to put some weapons around our rookie quarterback. Give him a fighting chance. Rebuild the offensive line. The defensive line that we have is the defensive front is very excellent. We've invested years in getting top-notch quality players, and now we need to focus on the back end, the secondary, our weak part. We have Landon Collins. He's a building block. We need to build around him in the secondary. In our linebacker situation, we need to corral that and to get that straight. So behind that defensive line, we need to put building blocks in place. We need to build a new strong foundation so that we can have a championship caliber defense. And on offense, we need to add weapons to Dwayne Haskins. Terry McLaurin is one. We need more. And we need that offensive line refortified, rebuilt. So with all that said, I'm going to end this short session, and I will see you guys Friday. And thank you once again for joining Pigskin Facts, History and News. I am your host of hosts, Fred Watson Jr. Boom, 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 bing. I'll see you guys on Friday. Y'all have a good week. Peace.